Hi guys, the Nissan Juke has notoriously got a little bit of hate over the years, but this is why the new version is bigger and better. The Juke has made the conversion to hybrid, meaning we get a 1.6 litre petrol engine and a lithium-ion battery. We get 93 horsepower from the petrol engine and 48 from the electric, combining to 141 brake horsepower. We get 205 Nm of torque and a respectable 0-60 time of 10 seconds. It is self-charging, which means it has an e-pedal function, which regenerative brakes to put the energy back into the battery. The battery and engine work together, but it will start in EV mode, and if you drive smoothly, then you can get up to 34 miles per hour in purely just electric. And when it comes to styling, we can see plenty of influence from the Juke's big brother, the Qashqai, but it still has key features like its spotlights. And the Juke is now here to make a stylish statement, and it's doing it well. The boot is slightly smaller than I expected, but at 354 litres, it is enough for your camera equipment and some shopping, so you can't complain too much. Because you actually get quite a generous rear 3 seats. I mean, definitely 4 adults could have a happy road trip, but it's perfect for a small family too. The thing that really makes the Juke better than before is definitely these seats with Bose Personal Plus sound system, which means you get 10 Bose speakers, including the headrest, incredibly comfortable front seats, and lots of stylish features inside too. This model, we have the 8-inch Nissan Connect screen, including 360 camera and parking, plus Apple CarPlay. You'll also find safety features such as emergency brake, lane assist, plus my favourite, the intelligent self-locking key. For the transmission, Nissan do things a little bit differently. Now you get a 4-speed automatic gearbox for the petrol engine and 2 for the electric motors. But at £30,000, is the Nissan Juke worth it? One thing you do expect with a hybrid is good MPG. Now, Nissan do state that it is around 47, and the car weighs about 1.35 tonnes, so power to weight ratio sounds about right. But I haven't been getting as much as that. I find on motorways, I've been getting around 34. But as soon as we're cruising around town and the electric motor's kicking in a lot more, you are starting to see more to 47. So it's definitely designed to be more of a town cruiser than on a motorway, but it will do it comfortably. You can have a little bit of a play around with the EV and sport modes. So you have a full eco mode, you have a full sport mode, and then just standard in between. Whether there's much of a difference, I can't really feel it, but it's cool to have a little red sport button, of course. The Juke isn't fooling anyone. It's not trying to be the quickest car on the market. It's not trying to be the most sporty and performance-based. It wants to do the job. And that's exactly what it does. So although if you're trying to overtake, the power does feel a little bit laggy, it's more than enough for you to go your day-to-day life comfortably. And following on from that, you don't expect it to corner the best, but the chassis and the cornering of it isn't that bad, especially for the category it's in. To match the decent handling is the steering. It does exactly what you want it to do. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It is literally the perfect steering weight. And it's not going to excessively roll either. Gives you a little bit of tilt, but not that bad. I've already mentioned the seats are definitely my favourite thing of this car, and they are incredibly comfortable. I love a bucket style seat. So on those long journeys, I found this so easy to sit back, relax, enjoy the drive, and not feel achy and tired afterwards, which is a massive win. The suspension is doing its job. It's soaking up the potholes and the traditionally bad British road surface, so that it's a nice, smooth ride. You're not going to be jolting around everywhere. So again, another win. And to help even more with that MPG, you've got the aerodynamic features, things like the wheels, which are just going to help you glide through a lot more smoothly. And I really don't see why everyone does sort of go in for the Juke, because driving it around the last week, it has done the job spot on. I've had no real complaints about it. It's been comfortable. It's got me from A to B. So the styling upgrades, the power upgrades with the hybrid, it's done everything that it was maybe lacking before. So don't write off the new Juke before you've tried it. So to conclude my Nissan Juke hybrid review, now I definitely think they've improved it. The inside alone I actually really like, and the looks, it's looking more like a Qashqai, so they've ticked that one off there as well. It is the perfect runaround car around town, and it just does it with ease and in comfort. So there we have it, guys. The Nissan Juke does not deserve the hate it gets. It is actually a really decent, solid car. So you all know the drill. To make my journey your journey, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.